Hopefully he doesn't have an instant or sorcery, and this works. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're playing free-to-play Jund Sacrifice. Yesterday we took a little look at just regular Rakdos Sacrifice, and this has one key distinction to it. We have Trail of Crumbs added, so which means a lot of forests, and then we've taken out some of our other draw effects that we had in our Rakdos Sacrifice. We had the one that was sacrifice 2 creatures, draw 3 cards, and we also had the Locket, which you could sacrifice to draw cards as well. We still have our Evolving Wilds, we still have our Cryptic Caves for our sacrifice effect on our Mayhem Devil, and then we've added Trail of Crumbs. So let's break down the deck a little bit better, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the strategy, then we're going to get into some gameplay footage for you guys to see some examples. So again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you find any value during this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Send it off to a friend who you thought of while watching it. The deck consists of 12 1-drops. We have 4 Cauldron Familiars. This is a creature cat 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And you can sacrifice a food, return Cauldron Familiar from the graveyard to the battlefield, again triggering his initial ability again, which is really cool. We have 4 Sanitary Skeletons. This is a 1/2. You can pay 3, return it from the graveyard to your hand. This is another really good target to sacrifice if you need one. We have 4 Witch's Oven. You can tap it, sacrifice a creature, create a food token. If the sacrificed creature's toughness was 4 or greater, create 2 food tokens instead. Moving on to our 2-drops, we have 4 Blood Aspirants. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Blood Aspirant, and then we can pay 2 and tap it to sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Blood Aspirant deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature cannot block this turn. However, he cannot attack this turn because you had to tap him. Moving on, we have 4 Slaughter Priests of Mogies. This is a 2/2, so a little bit tougher here. And whenever you sacrifice a permanent, Slaughter Priest gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And we can pay 2, sacrifice another creature or enchantment, and the priest gains first strike until end of turn. Trail of Crumbs ×4. When it enters the battlefield, create a food token. Whenever you sacrifice a food, you may pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. We have 4 Angrath Rampage. Play this as a sorcery spell. You get to choose one. Either target player sacrifices an artifact, a creature, or a planeswalker. Moving on to our 3-drops, we have 3 Playcrafters. When Playcrafter enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card. And then, of course, 4 Mayhem Devils. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target, which is really, really powerful. And then again, the 4 Evolving Wilds, 2 Cryptic Caves, 3 Rugged Highlands, 3 in Jungle Hollows, 1 Forest, 4 Mountains, and 8 Swamps. We spent a lot of time on the land here, and I think we finally have it fine-tuned or getting close to fine-tuned. So use this as your base build and experiment off of that. That's the deck, you guys. Now let's talk a little bit about the strategy. Our strategy here is really, really simple. Draw hand, you want to see your Cauldron Familiar and your Witch's Oven. Your Witch's Oven is a higher priority than your Cauldron Familiar because you only need 1 Familiar for 4 ovens, because you can just keep sacrificing that same cat with all of your different ovens, which are tapping, which is why they're more important than your cat. However, the cat is still a key component of the combo. So we really like to see our oven, and then if we have the cat as well, that is groovy. On top of that, our draw hand things we really like to see are our Blood Aspirant, Trail of Crumbs, Mayhem Devil, and a Forest, you guys, to cast Trail of Crumbs, because we did get locked out of that a couple times while balancing our land. Other than that, get your Cauldron Familiar out, get your Oven out, get Blood Aspirant out, get Trail of Crumbs out, get Mayhem Devil out. The rest is bonus that's going to combo off of that main combo, right? Even Blood Aspirant is bonus that's comboing, similar to Slaughter Priest. I just love Blood Aspirant. He gets up so fast, and if they don't immediately distinguish him as a threat, they leave him, he's going to get too big for them to deal with. Playcrafter is great if your opponent has a Planeswalker out and also creatures to defend against your attacks. You can just, that's where Angrath Rampage is good, because you can have him target and sacrifice a Planeswalker instead of a creature. If he only has a Planeswalker, you don't have to blow your attack, you can just use your Playcrafter. And that is our basic strategy, you guys. Evolving Wilds is nice because the sacrifice effect, the same as Cryptic Caves, because that's going to counter off of our Mayhem Devil, which is really, really cool. So it's not uncommon to be able to do 4 or 5 damage per turn with your Mayhem Devil. So that's our deck strategy. Thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how I did. If you have any improvements or constructive criticism that I should check out, obviously I'd be more than grateful to hear that. We're live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST if you want to join the live conversation there. And you can also jump into our Discord, link in the description, if you have any questions about this deck, want to talk more, any concerns, any recommendations, anything like that. So again, thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you for deciding to spend your time with me, and we'll check you all tomorrow. Enjoy today's footage. Missing a swamp, but again, we have our Trail of Crumbs and our Blood Aspirin available to us, which is like pretty nice, and we just pulled swamp, which means Mayhem Devil is live on turn 3. Very, very cool. Robber of the Rich sucks. And he gets an oven. Oh my god, lucky duck. Let's try to pull out some of his burn. Probably just a giant. Lay up the stage, gets his land. Playing his land, hopefully not stepping on us. No stomp, no shock. You could even light up the stage or skew the critics. Playing our oven, interesting. That's incredible. We draw our own, which I appreciate. Mayhem Devil in the house, and now our Aspirin is gonna get shocked. Ooh, 1 damage in, look at us. There's a lot of really good rares and mythics that could go in this deck. Chandra, right? She's sacrificing 2 creatures every turn for 3, which is so good. He will kill our Mayhem Devil here. No blocks. Unfortunately. Bummer. But we will get to kill his Robber of the Rich, right? That's really important to us. And we're also going to get to uptick our secondary Aspirant, which is really, really cool as well. And we may as well get rid of this turn. We could wait, but we're going to have to do it before his attack phase anyways. Right? So we're uptaking our Blood Aspirants here. And we want to do this before his mana untaps so he can't just burn them. And then the second damage will come from sacrificing our food. Again, both Blood Aspirants tick up, which is really nice. If only we had our secondary oven, that would be cool. No attacks, unfortunately. And we do have our Trail of Crumbs to start a draw engine, and then hopefully no creature on his field this turn, and we can play Crafter. His Torbrand away. I'm sure he's going to play about 3 creatures with haste. Am I right? And Annex. Annex is so good. That is actually terrifying to me. Gaining that life. Trailing those crumbs. We're going to kill his Steamkin. On his turn, of course. Before his attack phase. Unfortunately. Bummer. A secondary Annex, he's playing it on top of the first. So he's going to get tokens from it. And the Steamkin is going to go up. So that's really cool. We're going to kill the Steamkin here, though. Hopefully he doesn't have an instant or sorcery. And this works. We will draw, absolutely. Another cat's pretty cool. First damage in, which he can sacrifice it if he chooses, but then again, it's gone, and we actually don't mind that. Because we're not going to leave it on the field, that's for sure. And without an Embercleave, these Blood Aspirants are getting a little bit out of hand. Alright, so now we're free to go up to his face. I don't think we're doing 4 other damage this turn, so let's just leave it at that. They both can't exist, so now he makes 2 more tokens. Personally, I would have attacked with the first, but now he will attack with the first. You can attack with the first and then play him after, right? So you still get the attack in and then keep the one with Summoning Sickness who can defend, which is really quite interesting. Five 5s are getting out of reach, and we're only going to get stronger. He, by sacrificing this, allows us to kill one of his tokens, absolutely. Let's get our Slaughter Priest out, why not? Oh, and we could play another cat, also why not? And that's game, you guys. He cannot compete with the overall damage and strength of our Blood Aspirants. Cat plus oven plus land plus double devils? Yes, please. Jungle Hollow hits first. If only we had Scry, right? Alright, we pulled a Swamp, which is actually pretty nice. Oven's gonna come out. Stop on his end step to draw a mountain.
Is the greatest with the code.
Gets the draw and discard, that's fine. Normally we like to sacrifice this once our devil's already on the field, but sometimes it's a key component to getting it out there in the first place. Let's just have him sacrifice. Oh, no, cancel, sorry. Planeswalker. Well, or we just leave it for this turn. Yeah, let's leave it. He can't kill us. He does get the 1 draw. Then this way we're getting damage out of it at least. Being greedy. Hopefully it doesn't stab us in the back here, as it often does. We need Mayhem Devil to survive. Tombbound Lich is okay. Ooh, Agent of Treachery. That's not anything we like to see. Let's get rid of this draw immediately. We don't want to be any more greedy than that. We could have killed his 2-mana Lich, that's on us. Feels bad. We'll get it next turn. So definitely we could have done the 1 damage to his 2-mana Lich there and then sacked our cat with the oven. 1 being the food, 1 being the cat to deal the other 2, and would have killed his Lich. So a little bit of a misplay there. And And Agent of Treachery's in the house. If he doesn't target our oven, we sack what he targets. And he does target the oven, so we sack the cat now anyways. We can't deal 3 damage, which sucks, but we can deal the 2. Right, it is what it is. If he drops a Thassa, we're probably going to be in trouble here. Let's remove it. I know, counterintuitive to lose a Mayhem Devil, but no more damage for you, my friend. And then we could have him lose his Agent of Treachery as well. Let's do that. We get our cat back. It's better than him dropping a Thassa and taking whatever he wants. You know what I mean? At least this way it puts him down to 3 cards available. Cancel. We're going to save this food sacrifice for our cat so we can draw with it. Oh my god, bringing back. Taking my Trail of Crumbs. That's awesome. Good for you, bud. Loving it. 2 Agents of Treachery. One of the most broken cards. Gotta love that Evolving Wilds. So this will actually work. Right? 1 sacrifice. 2 sacrifice only, actually. No, it will not. He could activate his Trail of Crumbs draw engine here if he was a smart man. So he's gonna take it. That's actually 100% not the worst. Let's hold out. We can play the cat on his end step at least. Really? So again, we're going to deal that damage up top. And now he's taking another Agent of Treachery, which is so good. Just cycling them. Going to take our Mayhem Devil on us. Oh no, he takes his Tombbound Lich. Regardless, we have to do this damage now. Just sending it up top. Hopefully killing him with chip damage. We probably could have already had him dead if we left some of his creatures alive. It is what it is, though. Down to 5, can drop his Lich as well, cycle that last card out of his hand. And he controls 3 of our permanents, so he draws 3 cards. Ouch. Still 5 life. And we are lucky enough to pull an oven. If only, and I mean if only, we still had anything else. He's gonna sack our cat. Nice. Still attacking here, trying to force him to block. Then he does, so we're gonna just get that chip damage in. Holding it here. Ending our turn. We probably should have done that on the defense, but I wanted to see if he would let us push the damage through. He's gonna gain life and draw cards here, which sucks. So a match I think we normally would have won, except our opponent has taken all of our goodies, you know what I mean? So a little bit of a bummer there. And he's already up to 8 life. This is going to be a good game. He's able to cycle more. Just brutal. Brutal, brutal stuff. Another 2-man Lich. Loving it. So I'd say this round's probably pretty much over. He's back up at 9 life. And, yeah, like this does not help. We don't have anything to carry us through, so we're going to call it quits there. Alright, we got bullied out last match. We probably made a couple misplays. Let me know if you've seen any in the comments below. We're lacking land for our Mayhem Devil, but Evolving Wilds could get it for us. We go first as well. Let's mulligan this. We need better land than that. A little bit better, I guess. Let's toss our skeleton here. And let's start out slow. I have faith that we're going to draw an organic swamp for our cat. So we're going to play to our turn 2 Blood Aspirant. Trail of Crumbs, which is nice too. So we need both a swamp. Oh no, we have our forest. I'm used to not having that forest. Enforcer. So we got some good old-fashioned afterlife here. Ouch. Let's go Aspirants, Evolving Wilds, and then we can double tick these wilds up. Or calling them wilds, these aspirants. Take them each 2/2. And we're going to draw that swamp that we were talking about. No attacks here. Our opponent does have Death Touch, which is unfortunate. We're going to need to deal with that with Angrath's Rampage somehow. Corpse Knight's pretty hot, especially with an Afterlife deck. Oh gosh, we get pretty lucky here. Mayhem Devil on the field. He's going to need to remove that. And another sacrifice land. No attacks because of his Death Touch. No! Ouch. That's how you beat a Rakdos Sacrifice deck, you guys. Just kill the devil. Remove the oven. Very simple. He's got his own oven. Loving it. So it's great that he got rid of our devil. No blocks here. Taking 2 damage. Bit of a bummer. He would just sacrifice his witness. So we can't necessarily swing that. Let's get our cat out there. We can chump block with the cat, which is really nice. No attacks here. He's down to 2 cards. Hopefully, he doesn't get a draw engine. Oh my god, Wolf Strider's good. Another land, and he's still able to attack. Well, I could jump block, I suppose. Right. Makes sense. We do have the spare food token to play the cat again. We will play it on our own turns though, so we can draw. Grab some life. Let's sack that food, take the draw, grab the token buffs. We need the oven. Cat goes in play, which is great. Now we can get our secondary oven in play. Or is that our first? That's his own oven. And he still has Death Touch, so we're still playing it cool. Just gonna stomp on his end step. We need another spawn of Mayhem in a big, big way. And avoiding more Death Touch would be nice. Man, I wish we had our Mayhem Devil on the field. That would work so good against this deck. Really? Just sacking those Haunted Witnesses for the lifelink tokens. Respectable. Probably getting rid of land off the top. Also a very good strategy. If he gets rid of that Death Touch, that would be ideal for us. So is this going to make his game better or worse? I'd love to know your guys' opinion. Is he sacking too much of his field presence? Getting 2 more counters on our Blood Aspirant is always nice. And we do get to draw here as well with our Field of Crumbs, which is great. So everything working together really, really well. A secondary oven, absolutely. That's game, you guys. He cannot handle it. Woof. That was John's Sacrifice. Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven is still an absolute broken combo. It holds true, and we get cool new additions from Theros like Blood Aspirant and Slaughter Priest of Mogies that make this deck almost unbearable and a total viable option for free-to-play peoples looking to get into Diamond and Mythic. You just got to put in the work, learn the play lines, and grind out those games, you guys. So again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure to join us live on Twitch every day, 6 a.m. PST, and jump in the Discord if you'd like to continue this conversation. Take care and have a great day. Hey everybody, if you found any value from this video, check out our other videos. We have a complete playlist filled with videos for Guide for Beginners and our greatest hits, both filled with amazing content. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this channel to one of your friends who you thought of while watching our content. Thanks, have a great day.